Okay, so after last week's brutal losses, this week I started a new demo eval, and I also decided that it was time to switch up my plan, where basically I just scrapped all my extra rules and simplified everything so that my strategy would just consist of 1 hour liquidity and 1 hour fair value gaps. So with that said, let's see how this new strategy treated me this week. To start off this week, I took a long targeting a newly formed 1 hour fair value gap because 1 hour lows were just swept, and TP was hit pretty easily here as I was able to take profit at a 30-minute high inside this 1 hour fair value gap for a little more profit. But had I held, price would have actually ended up hitting 2 more 1 hour fair value gaps, so I might start considering partials. Going into Tuesday, price was basically in the same situation as yesterday, which did make me a little hesitant to trade, but I still took a long here because price has already swept 1 hour lows. But yeah, that just did not play out as price stopped me out instantly, putting me just above break even on the week. Today I took a short while price was in an uptrend, and my first take profit was at this 1 hour fair value gap, but at first my TP got edged, and usually I would close at this point, but with my new strategy I'm not supposed to, so I ended up holding my trade until later when my TP was actually hit, but I still hesitated to close and got out around here, which made me miss about $300. Also, I could have had my stops above this 5-minute high here instead of these random 1-minute highs, which would have nearly doubled my risk to reward. Since today was the final trade of this week because Friday had a bunch of high impact news, I really wanted to end off this week with a bang, and I took a short here expecting price to continue moving lower to these 1 hour lows, but the only problem was before GBP could make its move lower, Euro swept 1 hour lows that I was trying to target on GBP, which did end up sending price higher and stopping me out. Alright, so for this week I ended up breaking even with a total profit of $150, so this wasn't necessarily a bad start to the new strategy because it mostly relies on high risk to reward days and consistent trading in order to be profitable, and plus I still managed to follow my rules and walk away with at least some profit, so I'm pretty happy with this week.